Only line is 0201 465 7190. That is 0201 465 7190 for the female callers. We started a conversation 5 a.m. Quite interesting. Like I said in the morning, it is not a conversation, as a matter of fact. It is a debate. And I asked earlier, is democracy working on the continent? I mean, look around. If you want to point at South Africa, the development that you have, the growth of the South African economy, you can argue that it wasn't done, it's not being done by the black people in South Africa. Now, where did we get this from? I said it, I mentioned it. I was having this conversation as far back as March this year with some senior bros, and we were arguing about democracy working, democracy not working. It was so heated. Because I wasn't on air at the time, so I couldn't do much about it to bring it up. But then, something brought it back. On Friday, Mr. Tonya Cole, the 2023 governorship candidate of the All Progressives Congress in Rivers State, was on Jeff's program on Channels TV. And then he said a few things. And I thought to myself, okay, yeah, I was having this conversation. Why not bring it here now? He said that presidential system of government that we're practicing right now is, quote, unsuitable for the country. I will not go more than that. Unsuitable for the country. The question is democracy, is the type of democracy the problem Nigeria has? Is democracy itself the problem that Nigeria has? Or the problem with Nigeria is the people, not the democracy, not the type of democracy. Again, if you're calling me up, please be ready with your argument, because we're going to have a debate, you and me. It's not going to be, aha. You get what I'm saying now? If you're in the diaspora and you'd like to chime in, feel free to call my WhatsApp number. WhatsApp number is 0809 597 5805 on WhatsApp. That is 0809 597 5805 on WhatsApp. Please turn off your radio if you're calling me, okay? Alrighty, let's begin, shall we? Good morning to you.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Yes, please.
Calling from Ikeja.
Welcome, Obi.
Sheriff, I don't think it's democracy that is the problem. It's the managers of the democracy.
It's the managers of
Sheriff,
the system. Okay. All right.
Yeah, managers.
Okay. All right.
Sheriff, in democracy, we will have a separation of powers. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Executive, legislation, and the judiciary. But in this part of the world, especially in Nigeria, they are now they are working on the executive. Look at the legislators. We don't have legislators either at the national or the subnational level. They always pander to the whims and caprices of the executives, making nonsense of the democracy. Because if we don't have legislature, we don't have the
judiciary.
What they call it, the judiciary. And then if this is autocracy, because everything is going towards one side. No, there's no checks and balances, Sheriff. And that is where the problem lies, Sheriff, for me. So it's better if we don't want to practice let's go to autocracy where people will dictate and tell us focus every day.
Obi, if you say that the managers are the problem, in what form of government do you think the managers won't be the problem then?
I think, Sheriff, let's go to if I military now, you say no.
But it will still be no. You can say the military actually. It will still be Nigerians that will be managing it. Does that mean that it will work then?
No. Like for example, look at Rwanda now. If you have a benevolent dictator, is it not better than this thing we're running democracy? Why we are not running democracy, Sheriff? So it's a bit confusing.
So we can stay with democracy, only that we need a dictator to run the democracy. Someone that can stay in power for like 30, 40 years.
Let him stay and let him schools. Everything works. Let everybody be okay. I went to school in the days of communism. I schooled in Bulgaria. Communist country, everybody was equal. No big, small man. Everything was good. Sheriff. There was no big one man, one car, one apartment. Sheriff. There was no. Everybody was educated. Go to community. Everybody is educated. Free life.
Are you saying that communism, as a form of democracy, can work in Nigeria? Is that what you're saying?
But the problem of communism wasn't realistic, Sheriff. How can you travel the whole Nigeria in transport with only 5 naira? They were subsidizing to an extent that there was no competition.
Can it work in Nigeria with the managers that you have said now? Can that work in Nigeria?
It cannot work. It cannot work because we love materialism, Sheriff. Materialism is our we love a communist man can wear clothes that does not.
Wait, hold on, Obi. Hold on. I don't want to go to Bulgaria or China or communist states. No, I want to talk about Nigeria here. If you have said that we have bad managers and you want a benevolent dictator, it will still be a democracy, but then would have a leader that would be a dictator in many ways, which also means that all the opposition people will be silenced. You will not be able to say these things that you're saying on the radio anymore. It also means that the character, the attitude of the Nigerian person that you just mentioned, greed, is still there even in the benevolent dictator. Do you think in that sense that you're campaigning for will work?
Sheriff, in a benevolent dictator, you see, the problem we have, Sheriff, if I compare the school fees of my children, eat 3 times a day, take care of my hospital bill, do a lot of things better, Sheriff. I don't want to know whether the man on top is from Hausa, Kogi, North,
or whether he stayed there for 50 years and put his son there when he's gone. You don't care.
I'm not lacking. I'm at the age of 18, I have a house.
As long as you're okay.
At the age of 18, Sheriff, I don't know whether I have a house. I know you're up to 60 or 70 now, Sheriff.
No,
at the age
I'm
of
not
18,
an old man.
You're not to 70. Okay. At the age of 18, Sheriff, you have a house. 18, you leave your family house. Go and take it. What do you need a leader? What is the name of my prime man? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
But these people, they never bothered who was on top. But the discipline. There's no discipline. No
Thank you.
Law.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you so much for the debate. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Let's jump on another call. Good morning to you.
Hello, Gasha.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, please.
Our democracy is not a problem. It's the kind of people that run it.
Okay.
That is why. And if these people not move aside, no matter the one you brought, it will not work. Because they are greedy people, selfish people, wicked people. That is how I see it.
So we are not going anywhere then. If nothing would work, that means we can't do anything about it.
No. Let them not change it. As far as these people see manage the affair of this country. No. If you like, make it come out, wear agbada, wear whatever, khaki, it's still the same person. Even when the ministry were ruling us, they just changed titles. And because like this are more, okay, look at somebody that is ruling us now. Ministry pursue him. And when why is he now behaving like this now? It's the kind of set of people that are taking over Nigeria. As Oga Sheriff,
yes,
we have good people in this country.
Yes, we do.
I tell you the
yes,
truth.
we do. Yes,
we have.
Yes, we do.
But if these people still remain here, even though if they bring one good person now, that person they will pollute that person and change it to.
If I'm getting you clearly, you're saying that even if we give military a chance, the same thing will still happen.
Now the same thing, my brother. Let them not come at all. Now the same thing. I beg. Thank you.
Thank you too for calling me. All right. We got a WhatsApp call. Let's take the WhatsApp call. Hello. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, so I just wanted to add my voice that no matter what happens, if they don't change the people, everything remained the same. They change to military. And I don't understand the man that called and was saying that they should change to military. Then someone should slay and the family should continue. Make it make sense. Even right now, people are still, even when people vote, they don't even work with it. So no matter what, if they don't change the people...
Wait. Does that mean that there's nothing wrong with democracy? It's the handlers of democracy, the operators of the system that's defective, not the system itself.
I think it's the people. Anything can work if the people just work with their sense and their, work for the people, not just themselves and their pockets.
All right. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for calling me.
Thank you
for calling. It's 14 inside the hour, and we're just getting started, by the way. And interesting stuff. And by the way, that was a call on WhatsApp. If you're in the diaspora, you can call the WhatsApp line. You can call the WhatsApp line if you're in the diaspora, and I will speak with you, okay? Nigeria Info, good morning to you. Good morning. Can you hear me? I think you're gonna have to call me back, huh?
Can you hear me now?
You're gonna have to call me back. The network is bad, really, really bad. But let me stay with the mail line. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Please turn off your radio. Thank you.
No, I'm not by the radio. I'm not by the radio. I'm outside.
Please go on.
My name is Bobby.
Mr. Bobby.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, tell me.
What we need is, I'm sorry, that is my personal opinion.
That's all right.
We need anarchy. We need serious anarchy in this country. We need to reset. You see, if you press on a computer...
Reset to what now? Reset to what?
Wait. Let me land. But, Sheriff, you see, the way the country is now, the police is a mess up. The army is messed up. The politicians are our greatest problem. They are messed up, seriously. What else do you want? Even the citizens, their state of mind is messed up. We need to rejig. We need something. We need a serious.
What do we
anarchy.
need? What do we need?
That is what I'm telling you. We need something. You see,
you've not said much, actually. I'm so sorry. Let me explain what I'm trying to say. Hold on. You have repeated. Hold on first. You have repeated anarchy, and I asked you.
Yes.
So after then, hold on. After then, what next? What are we resetting to?
We reset to the situation we were when Nigeria had proper setup. That is the regional government. Let everybody go to their regions and work on their people. If you have to fight there, fight there. If you have to legislate there, legislate there. We have.
So we still do democracy. We still do democracy, but this time you are saying that we should still do democracy, but in a regional form. Now that's what you're saying.
No, see, listen, my brother. In the north, you would definitely know that they don't like democracy. It is not. I'm not assuming. You know that they like autocracy there. In the west here, we love the monarchy, the obas, and
in the west,
we like it.
You think?
Yes.
Okay.
In the east, they are capital. And that they are materialistic. Their approach to things. So something that will hold on. So please,
you think?
How
okay.
do you expect the three of us to be in one boat and say we are practicing democracy? We need those regions.
But so you don't think
practice what you what.
Hold on. Let's have this debate so that we can hear ourselves. You don't think that you are sounding like a minimalist by dividing Nigeria into three. Nigeria is bigger than the north, the west, and the east.
My brother, wait.
Kini, you said the north, the east, and the west.
Divided.
Nigeria. No, what I'm saying is we're even more divided than the way you put it, because now we have six geopolitical zones. And you've only touched on just three.
See, you see those six geopolitical zones that you talked about?
Yes.
It's a political statement.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not.
It is. No, it is.
No, it's not.
Let us be realistic. You see, you say it's a debate, right?
Yes.
Let me say
that's why we're having
it. It is more than six. The way
No, but you mentioned three. Where I'm going as you mentioned three.
I am just saying. No, see, even if I mention three, and you are mentioning six, we are still tilting to my side that Nigeria is divided. We are not together. We have different ideologies. Maybe you should just wait. Let me land so that I'm trying to hit a particular nail on it.
Oh yeah,
let us all go back to our regions and get what fits us. We don't have a uniform. You can't get something that is uniform for all of us. We have different mindsets. We have different ideologies. Even for us to eat, to put food in our mouth, we are all divided over it. Talk less of armies. Talk less of economy. Talk less of what do you call it now? Power. Everything we are divided. Please let us go back to our region.
So democracy is not the problem. Democracy is not the problem. That's what you're saying. Democracy is not the problem. That's what. Can you answer my question, please? You're saying that democracy right now is not the problem. It is the structure that is the problem.
Our structure, democracy does not fit Nigeria.
Because what suits Nigeria?
That is what I'm saying. Nothing will fit Nigeria unless Nigeria disintegrates into those smaller units.
So,
Nigeria is too big a country. Do you know that Yugoslavia that split into 6 countries was just a little bit above the population of Lagos?
So once Nigeria disintegrates, everything will be fine. The people would automatically just know how to act right.
It is the beginning of a reset that I talked about. Everybody will go. See, if we have to.
Wait.
Let's go back to those regions and fight out and get our legislation done there and get our, everything done, our economy perfected before we.
The greed,
like democracy in Nigeria.
Wait,
it is fallacy. It's a big fallacy.
Oh yeah, hold on now. So once that disintegration occurs, the greed in politicians will disappear. The love for money will disappear. The love for power will disappear. And our life will just get better by region.
Sherry, in the Yoruba land, we will settle that.
You settle it. How will you settle it? How will you settle it? Let's talk about Yoruba now. Let's talk about Yoruba. How would you settle it? I'm interested.
It is Sheriff, this debate is not something that we can finish.
Let's start. We've started already. You see this guy. We have started now. How would you settle it now? Why are you dodging it? How will you settle it? We're in Yoruba land. How will you settle it? How will you settle a corrupt politician, for instance? How would you stop a politician from imposing his son on you, for instance? How would you settle a politician cornering the entire wealth of the state, for instance? How would you settle that? Is he gone? He's here. He's gone. Oh, I'm not doing this program again. He's gone, Sha. What happened? Okay, it's 8:22. I've got some diaspora callers coming through. Let's take one diaspora call, then. Good morning to you. Good morning.
Trying our line here.
Okay.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Telling me
network.
Please, I'm not confident.
Oh, network.
No.
I can't hear you very clearly. I'm sorry. Do try and call me back, okay? Do try and call me back. Let's take this call, I think, from the UK. Good morning to you. Good morning. Are you with me? You're watching TV. I picked your call. Okay, let me hang up. The gentleman probably does not know that I've picked his call. Okay, it's 8:23. I can't pick any more calls right now because we're very, very close to heading out for a quick break, right? Like I said, it is not a conversation what we're having this morning. It is a debate. Whatever argument you're putting forward, you should be ready to debate it and be convincing while you're putting such argument forward. you've got to come correct. That's what I'm trying to say, actually. Let me take this message here from Barry Law from Shimawa in Ogun State. Barry Law said, democracy is not working in Africa, especially in Nigeria, because of selfishness of the players. Our rulers are corrupt, selfish, and tribalistic. That's Barry Law from Ogun State who dropped that. I've got another one here from Philip. Philip from Badagry says, democracy is never the problem. Our problem is not the system, but the managers of the system. They can make things work if they decide to do with all the citizens happy, to do so with all the citizens happy and having a good life. Until self-centeredness is totally removed, personal interest is removed. So the Nigerian leader are the problems, and the solution is a youthful revolution that will put an end to it. That's Philip Dalla from Badagry who dropped that. Philip, thank you for sharing. I'm going to the live stream right now on Facebook and on YouTube. I'm going to go take, let's take this one here. Let's see this message. Okay. Go now. You know what? Let me go to Facebook. Let me take Facebook. YouTube is slowing me down. Let me see. Facebook is the same thing. They both are slowing me down. What time do I have? I have very limited time. Okay, well, let me squeeze in this one. It says, I presume that the problem wasn't democracy itself. This is on Facebook. But the people are the problem. We, the people, compromised when it's time for election. Patrick sent that in. Patrick, thank you. Let's go to break, Lagos. I'll be back. Don't go away, please.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
A way of taking us on a journey, and when you add plenty of vegetables like efo, ugu, and season with the rich taste of North seasoning cubes, even better.
So go ahead and elevate your meals with more vegetables and the rich taste of Knorr cubes. Today, eat for good.
Oh, what did happen now? No bonus for all my line. No panic, as MTN don't carry better gist come. Every 6 minutes you talk, MTN go dash you 3 extra minutes. Fiam to enter MTN better gist. Dial *123 *2 *1 hash or text BG to 312. T and C's apply.
My brother, my sister, you're still waiting for proof. Meanwhile, others are winning just like that. All John Bosco did was increase his Diamond Extra savings, and he won salary for life. Yes, so if you win salary for life, you collect 200,000 naira every single month for the next 15 years. That's life-changing, just for saving and transacting with Diamond Extra. Since 2008, Access Bank, through its Diamond Extra, has given over 6 billion naira to everyday Nigerians. You've been asking for a sign? This message is your sign. Season 17 is here, and it's bigger than ever. A lot of cash prizes and other consolation prizes to be won. No noise, just signs. Dial *901*5 hash or visit any Access Bank branch nearest to you now to open a Diamond Extra account with a minimum of 5,000 naira. Remember, the more multiples of 5,000 naira you save, the more you stand a chance of winning. Access, more than banking. Terms and conditions apply.
This taste na banger, this taste na creamy rich, this taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1. Thickness, enjoyment, yumminess, happiness, delightfulness, deliciousness, smoothness. This taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1.
Enjoy more creamy richness with the new Nescafe original 3-in-1 in the new pack. That's strong, strong.
It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes. Enable their thriving development and the care they need with the new NanKid 4 with HMOs to support your child's development, probiotics to help your child's digestion and development, and high-quality proteins to support age-appropriate growth. And all of these work together to support your child's development and growth today and tomorrow. NanKid 4. Nourish your child's potential.
Mommy! You want to watch YouTube?
Not my phone again. Every time YouTube.
Mommy, you want to watch YouTube?
You want to watch YouTube? Not with my phone. Go and watch TV.
What? There's no YouTube on our TV.
That's before. With the new Airtel Smart Router, for just 25,000 naira, you can watch YouTube and more on any TV. Even our own TV.
Really? Yay! Thank you, Mommy.
Oh, you're You're welcome.
Turn any TV into a smart TV with the Airtel Smart Router and watch Nollywood movies, football, and lots more on YouTube with unlimited data for 30 days. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Have you visited any healthcare facilities in Lagos recently? We want to hear from you.
Your experience fit help other people make better choices for their healthcare. No keep them to yourself.
Scan the QR code for any healthcare facility, whether private or public, and drop your feedback sharp. It dey easy, quick, and now your way to help improve healthcare for Lagos.
Now your health, your voice dey important to us. Leave your feedback today. To learn more, visit www.hefama.lagostate.gov.ng.
Hefama, we value your experience.
It's SCL Finance's 10th anniversary, and you're invited to invest smarter. Earn 27% in 270 days or 25.5% in 180 days. Your funds power short-term high-yield loans, generating steady secured returns. Whether you're a first-time investor or a seasoned pro, now's the time to grow your money with confidence. Start with just 100,000 Naira and top up with 10K multiples. Guaranteed returns, flexible payout options. Offer ends 15 May 2025. Location: Okpebi Ikeja, Lekki Phase 1, Lugbe, Abuja. For more info, call or WhatsApp +234 809 097 3899. Again, for more info, call or WhatsApp +234 809 097 3899. One more time just in case. Call or WhatsApp +234 809 097 3899. Or email investment@sclfinance.ng or visit www.sclfinance.ng. Make your money work for real.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info. This is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back. Proper crossfire on the show this morning. Nigeria Info 99.3. Very lovely morning to you. If you're watching on Facebook and on YouTube, you're most welcome. You can drop your comment there. Drop your own arguments there. Drop your own debates there. I'll come take them. All the messages I have here, they're quite long, which is proper what I'm asking for this morning. For those calling on WhatsApp, please ensure that you are not in the country. WhatsApp call is for those who are not in the country. If you're in country, please call the lines that we have for you, okay? Call those lines. I'm going to start with WhatsApp, Let's start with WhatsApp. Lua. Morning to you. Okay, I'm having problem with the connection. Do try and call me back, Do try and call back. I will take your call. So I was taking this message from Philip before the break, so let me just wrap up on this message. Philip says, democracy is never the problem. Our problem is not the system, but the managers of the system. They can make things work if they decide to do so, with all citizens happy and having a good life until self-centeredness is totally removed, personal interest is removed. So the Nigerian leader are the problem, and the solution is the youth rep. Okay, I think I finished it. Philip Dalla, I think I finished your message. Now it just occurred to me. Just dawned on me that I finished your message. You're a lucky guy. Caleb from Ibejuleki says, our security problems is with the past military regimes that have refused to let go, but still made known their presence and unworthy influence through insidious attack on the well-being of our land. They are the perpetrators of every terrorism since early 2000s. They should give us a break and allow democracy to breathe. And it says, okay, Jagun is your name. I almost called you Jagun. Jagun from Ivejilek, he says, the problem is not democracy. The problem is the actors, and the audience is the actors and the audience. It's time that can only put us right. I mean, through extensive building of experience and mind fine-tuning policies. Okay, mind fine-tuning policies. All right. Then things can begin to improve the way we expect it to be. Jagon is saying, let's give it some time. It'll work. Let's just give it time. That's what he's saying. Let's go back to the telephone lines. Okay, so the female line, I don't know, maybe it's the volume of calls that were coming in. I'm going to have to restart the line. So in case you're calling in and it's not going through, I'm about to restart the line right now so that you can be able to call me. Meantime, while we do that, let me come back to the mail telephone line and then restart the... Oh, you guys knocked down my telephone lines. Okay, guys, let's calm down. Everybody, stop calling for now. Stop calling for now. Apparently, everything has been knocked down. Just stop calling for now. Stop calling. Stop calling. Stop. Just stop. Let me take a few messages. Stop calling. Just stop calling. Let's ease the traffic a little bit. Let's ease the traffic, and then it will come back. Okay. With these present politicians, nothing will work. We need leaders who will not be tribalistic to start a revolution like what happened in Ghana. That's no name attached to that, but thank you for sharing your thought. Okay, thank you for stopping. The lines are back. So let me take this one here. Oh, lines are not back actually. The lines are not back. So what I will do is I will find a way to restart it. I will just restart. Let me jump start it, and then we can talk some more then. But right now, I can't get hold of your calls. I can't get the calls are too many. The leaders are wielding the constitution the way they like, and they are the cause. Okay, that's what you're trying to say. No name attached to this, but thank you for sharing. I have another one here that says, you know what? Let me take this call on WhatsApp. Good morning to you.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.
Sheriff.
Yes, please.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, my name is Irabuchi. I'm calling you from the United Kingdom.
Welcome.
Okay, you were talking about democracy in Africa. Yeah, absolutely. Democracy is a nice system of government, if I should use that language.
Okay.
But what makes difference in Nigeria is the operatives, the people operating democracy in Nigeria. You need to take cognizance of the fact that our people don't respect laws. There is that syndrome of big manism.
Okay.
Do you know who I am? Because of that fact and the poverty, the system of operation of democracy in Nigeria is flawed.
Okay.
Because if the president, the Senate president, and the House of Representatives, the Speaker of the House, if they respect the laws of the land, nobody would have supported the declaration of state of emergency in Rivers State. Because the president asked them, do you know who I am? The president is a big man. Everybody tends to respect the president. Let me tell you one fact. Are you aware in families, even brothers will use the act of big manism to threaten one's own brother?
So, Irabuchi, for the sake of argument, right? You're saying that democracy as a system of government is not the problem. It is the managers of the system that are the problem.
In Nigerian context.
In Nigeria, exactly. In Nigeria here.
I need to specify what I am saying. Why I'm saying that is that in some other places, it's working. There is a state in Africa. What I mean is the country in Africa.
I understand.
Senegal or something like that. Senegal. You can see it's working. When there is the electoral system is flawed too. That's another aspect to it. Why am I saying? Because they are still using big manism. Look at what is happening. Because of a big man is somewhere, everybody tends to follow.
So in such a situation, Irabuchi, what then can work? If you have people...
that is why I am urging Nigerians to protest, quote and unquote, electoral reform.
Okay.
Please, we should make sure that we have effective electoral system. The moment the electoral system is okay, things will start taking shape.
So here is my question.
Sorry. I'm coming to your question. I'm very sorry about that. I'm coming to your question.
It's all right.
The moment the electoral system is okay, we will now know that whoever I am voted for will win the election. Politicians will start to shape in because they believe that if they don't perform effectively, they are going to be voted out of government. That is the beauty of democracy. If we study democracy, I'm a theoretical political science.
Okay.
Because when you study democracy, you see that the beauty of democracy is periodic election. And then when they talk about periodic election, you talk about effective election. When whoever I voted for is the person that will be at the helm of affairs. So when I vote for, remember what happened with Akpabio? Akpabio did not contest for the position of the Senate, but he's not the Senate president. What sort of government are you operating? When somebody that did not contest, the electoral law says if you contest for any position, you cannot contest for two positions in election year.
Irabuchi, I don't want us to deviate. I don't want us to deviate too much. And this will be my last question, and I would love for you to be brief with the answer. Right? You said our problem is, quote in your word, big manism, and in the same breath you want us to do electoral reform. How do you want to achieve a reform when we have powerful individuals? Do you suppose that those powerful individuals will allow for powerful institutions to be achievable? Is that what you're saying?
That is why I use the word quote and unquote protest for it.
Okay.
There is that majority. That's why I said protest for it, because I know they are not going to allow it. But when there is an effective protest, this is what we want. The IRF, the real-time upload of results, when it is incorporated into the law. Now we know without this, the election cannot be announced. We all know that this is what we want. Everybody will go to Abuja. This endorsement and other would have been endorsing the electoral reform so that we know whoever we are voting for. Let me tell you one thing. I am telling you this, Sheriff. You know, you are very intelligent. I know. I love Nigerian people. These people working there are effectively intelligent people. You know that the moment we have our elections, if we get our elections right, even judiciary, everybody is pointing and hat, we'll start sitting up. And most of the cases will not be going to judiciary again, because the election, you know that I voted for Sheriff, or I voted for my friend Kofi Batel. He won, and nobody will go to court, because you know that this process that brought him to position is not flawed. So one funny thing I want to correct, somebody made say something about our political system. Another angle to it, if you can operate confederal system, if it's another whole kettle of fish, the confederal system, making sure that the regions work effectively. That's what I call it.
Rabuchi, thank you.
Because remember what happened
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having this chat with me. Appreciate it. Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. All right. Let me go and take. Yes, the lines are back now. I had to shut everything down and restart the entire thing again, and still everything is buzzing out of control. Good morning to you.
Hello?
Yes, please.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Ripa Wabi.
No, this is Nigeria Info.
Oh, forgive me.
Yes. Thank you for trying, though. Let me take this call. Good afternoon to you. Good morning, rather.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Very fair. There's nothing, even if we divide and rule and do everything. See, once we have a credible election system, where even the party people, if you're in APC and I want to come out, Sheriff wants to come out, you tell Sheriff, I beg go, maybe you do this, we go lose. Sit down, we no go come out. That will solve everything. Because most of the people in the north, they are no more, all of them, they are not mumu. Most people in the south, they are not mumu. The people that are voting know who they are voting for. Why they give money is so that they will have crowd during election campaign. And then at the election time, they will now rig and tell you, oh, you saw our supporters. Remember when they were going to do something, what did I ask them? Where are the people that you say are in your party? When PDP won in Lagos State. Do you understand? So once we have a good system that you go in and you vote, I don't blame anybody during this, the masses. Have a good, credible election system. Finish.
How do you want to have that credible electoral system?
Well, if it takes anybody, it takes all of us to now say no more election till this is done. I've read the ones they are proposing, having so many elections in one day and all that. They are all part of it. But what we are saying is, let it be electronic. The one you just go and vote and your finger will be counted. You will see it. It will be on that system. You understand? It's real time, on time. It's working now. It's working and it can work. You understand? So let's just opt for that. See, every party that comes into power will say they will not do it because they hope to rig. Then when they now go out, they will now be this. Let's just insist on the masses should do. Well, let's all of us insist on it. We can't be going and wasting our money every time. If not, let there be no election. Let there whatever it is. If it's good, when they see that there's chaos, they will now know what we are talking about.
So, in other words, the democracy itself as a form of government is not the problem.
It's no, definitely not. Is it not working elsewhere? It's not. Our own is the mode of election, mode of selecting and the election.
That means it's still the people. We're still blaming the people. The people.
Everybody comes in. See, I'm a thief. Everybody knows I'm a thief. Off your mic. Did it not happen in our days? Did it not happen? And then the person is now the Senate president, where he went and off his mic. I beg. Who is fooling who? You know I'm a thief, and you have put me there. What am I going to do there? My profession. Good morning.
Morning to you too. And I actually need to correct that. I think there's a misconception. There was nothing in the off your mic conversation, actually. It was a bant between Godswill Akpabio and a sitting senator at the time. It was an exchange of words. There was nothing being accused Godswill Akpabio of. It was just a bant. And so, in fact, Godswill Akpabio was the one spilling. I mean, who didn't see it? Because he was the one that was about to spill stuff. Okay, let me go take this UK call. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Sadiq.
Good morning.
Okay, so I'm calling from England. Okay. I think from my own, we're looking for a way forward. I think number one is to run an inclusive governance.
Okay.
And number two,
how do you want to achieve that? An inclusive government. How do you want to achieve that?
Yeah, you run an inclusive governance in involving the local government. We have 777 local governments in
774, yes.
Okay, sorry, 774. Now, go and check, because you are taking governance to the people. So everybody now will know how to hold their local government chairman. They know how to hold them responsible in some things. Because now you can't hold your local government chairman, because if you don't see any development, are you going to be the governor? There are some offices that we created there that we don't need. I would not like we don't need the governors. To be honest, we don't need the senators. We only need maybe the rep. You understand now? I'm just telling you a way out, because I think, fine, democracy is good for good for us, the fair system of, but I still feel that if you run inclusive governance, it will help.
You are. So when you say inclusive, so you're mixing. I mean, you're confusing me, right?
No, I'm not.
Let me. No, it's Shebi is me. Shebi is me that you're telling. I said I'm confused. Do you want to confuse my confusion? So I want to know whether you're saying that it is the form of democracy that we're practicing that is a problem, not democracy itself, but the type of democracy that we're practicing.
The kind of democracy we are practicing is the problem, and the people that we are electing to are the problem.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you the truth.
Okay.
And again, see, everybody knows, these politicians, they know the solution, but nobody will want to, because it's so obvious now that if anybody going close to APC, is hunger. And they are subjecting the people to hunger so that people can start begging. But if we do the right thing, you will see, my brother, this will move on.
So you're saying that once we rebrand and change the form of what form are you now looking at now? Okay, communism, socialism.
Our form is not in the book. It's not in any dictionary.
It's special.
I'm telling you the truth. See, let's call the spade a spade. Leave this prayer system of God. Leave all this one that you say you want to practice. It's not. see, the solution to Nigeria now is not in a book. It's not in the dictionary. I'm sorry to say it, but I have to say it the way it is. It's not. Let's address this issue as it is. Everybody is seeing it. Let's not say I want to do fair system of government. Our solution now is beyond all this level. I'm telling you the truth.
Okay. All
That's
right.
my own take.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Okay. It's 8:48. Lagos, where are you? I'm here. I'm waiting for your calls. I'm waiting for your calls. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, my name is Ekaite.
Welcome, Ekaite. Welcome.
Yes, sir. I'm Agbado.
Welcome.
My contribution is, what we are practicing in Nigeria, according to our guest there, our very first caller, he said big manism. That's the truth.
Okay.
Just last week, somebody in the House of Reps, at the House of
I think you should attend to the baby. Try and attend to the baby. I'm gonna have to let you go now. Thank you. Attend to the baby, then call back if you can. Good morning to you. Good morning. You're on the radio now. Good morning to you.
Yeah, this is Odede calling from Agbado.
You're welcome, sir.
Democracy cannot work for Nigeria as we speak. We can't. This democracy we are practicing is definitely going to work. Not going to work, rather, because it's obvious that the players and even the system we are practicing, the bicameral system, the situation where we run elections every 4 years is definitely going to be
what can work? What can work if democracy can work? What can work?
Firstly, I think, to me, if we look at the Nigerian history, we have done better. We have done better, even though people will keep saying the best form of military is worse than. I don't think I agree with such an assertion. We have done better under the military regime than in a democracy. Look at all the achievements that Nigeria has made. The giant strides that we have been able to make has all been under the military. I agree that even under the military, we have people who are looting, but we didn't have this multiplicity of looters. Under a democracy, there are so many. Everybody loots. From the
if I may ask, are you saying that the military are immune to being corrupt? They are not part of the system?
No, I said it earlier that yes, we have.
Oh no, don't do that. Hello. No. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. It's 8:52. I think this is a conversation that we must have. We must continue to have, because the quest for good governance, the quest for better life, the quest for nationhood is not a one-off thing. It's a quest. It's a journey. It's something that we would never stop talking about. Even if whatever it is, whatever decision that we decide to come to at the end of the day, I know that what will be chief, what will be paramount, is the collective well-being of everybody. So we've had our debate this morning. Let's continue to have this sort of debates, to make sure that we question whether we understand, whether we comprehend our situation or not. It is important to do some self-assessment. It's very, very important for us to have these sort of conversations to be able to reevaluate our position every now and again. That way, we know where we were, where we are, and where we're headed. Because without that, there won't be vision. Without vision, there won't be anything, no aims, no objective, nothing. Nothing to look forward to, nothing to want to achieve as a nation. If I ask anybody now, what is a Nigerian dream? I bet if we are, I don't think we know. I don't know the Nigerian dream. I don't know. I've never heard of such before. So why can't we as a nation have a common goal? What should be our common goal? How do we begin the transitioning from where we are right now to that place that would get us closer to achieving our collective national goal? We've done our bit today. We continue tomorrow. And by the way, Kofi returns tomorrow. Thank you all for keeping me company on the Morning Crossfire for the past 15 days. It's been amazing. I've enjoyed myself thoroughly. Thank you. By the way, you can follow me on TikTok at Sheriff Quadry. That's right. I'm also on Instagram at Quadry Sheriff on Instagram. Facebook is Sheriff Quadry, and Twitter, that's X, is Sheriff Quadry. Oof, I have to go now. Thank you for being a part of the show. Bye for now. And by the way, the FinTech show is next with Femi Abong Daniels, right? Followed by What's Up Lagos. Stay here on Nigeria Info 99.3. Top of the morning to you.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. Okay. 99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.